they're ready to light it up tonight. And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Wembanyama, garbage man out there with Burke, and it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. And for Oklahoma City, Rollins is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Garrett. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Adebayo in at the center. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Will MP has made it a point to become the best player in his conference, and he's let everyone know about it, too. He wants in that game badly.
All-star games in this league are special, and you can't fault MP for wanting to pursue being the unanimous best player in his conference. The story to watch here, I think, is how this changes the defensive approach against him. We might be seeing some elevated intensity with MP on the court. I'm excited to see how he fights to win in those matchups.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, Kev. As you know, all eyes are on the star matchup at point guard. When I asked MP about it, he told me it's going to be a battle, and I know everyone's hyping it up. But this game is about much more than the individual matchups. He knows it's going to take a group effort to pull out this win. Guys?
David, just like you and this crew, it takes a group effort. And he is all about the team. Thanks, D.A. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Garrett. A rebound by the Lakers. Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama, a screen to the paint. Stolen away. And there's the foul, and it's on Garbage Man. That is his first foul of the game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Garrett. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Wembanyama, a screen. Garbage Man, the pass to Wembanyama. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo against Wembanyama. Here's Holmgren. Burke grabs the miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Garbage Man, the pass to Wembanyama. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And checking out some stats for Adebayo. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Wembanyama, a screen. Garbage Man, the pass to Wembanyama. And the shot is good. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, this team is coming off their championship season, led, of course, by MP. But he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me it's a new season, and we're not letting up. We're just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first. Guys?
Yeah, you can tell, DA, sounds like MP is ready to do it all over again. Here's Garrett, pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Garbage Man. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And last year, MP adding another ring to his collection. This time, number 9. It's mind-boggling. Greg Healy needs 1 more to have a full set, and every finger filled.
And you look at the most rings in NBA history, it's MP among a bunch of Celtics from the 60s. MP has defined what it means to be a winner with his collection of titles.
And the basket is good. Garbage Man's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Thunder trailing by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here is Garbage Man. Here's Philemon. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Garrett. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers leading by 5. Down low. Pass to Garbage Man. And that one is hammered home. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Tate's checked in. And here now the Thunder. 7-point differential to the left wing. Holmgren kicks to Garrett. Connects from three-point range. Garrett's got 7 points.
That's about the vision that Chet Holmgren brings to the floor. Sees the entirety of the game and finds a ready shooter.
Here is Garbage Man. 6 points for him. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Adebayo against Wembanyama. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Adebayo. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Holmgren up top. Still without a basket. And they pick up 2.
You see the physical attributes that Holmgren has in the paint. Size and energy make it easy for him to find shots.
Wembanyama, a screen. There's the drive. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Here's Tate. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Woodson's checked in for Holmgren. Now, here's Tate. Clock at 6. And it's Garrett in the corner. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Garrett. It's deflected.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Black. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Coulibaly. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Now Tate. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And stolen by Burke. Here's Black. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Here's Garrett. He has 7. There's the screen. Floats it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by the Lakers. It's picked off. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Burke. Good on the triple. And it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Koulibaly, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
No good on that one. And the Lakers making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Westbrook finds Holmgren. Here's Garrett. And here is Tate. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lets it go from deep. Black, no good. Holmgren with it. Here's Garrett. No good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 7. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Trae Young, and it's LaRavia in a power forward position. Now, here is Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got his first points of the night.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Woodson. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Collins checked in for the Thunder. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Garrett, the pass to Woodson. Here's Rollins. No good from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
High post Young. Three-pointer. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Pass to Woodson. Here's Garrett. Shoots from the elbow. That one good for 2. Garrett's got 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Holmgren comes with the double team. Tyson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Garrett. He's got 9. To the wing right side. From the arc. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Rollins.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. High post Young. He has 5. Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Burke, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Alexander's checked in for Garrett. Garbage man, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now, here's Tate. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here is Garbage Man. 6 points for him. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Holmgren. Yes, that goes in. Holmgren's got his second bucket tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Laravia. Here is Garbage Man. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Garbage Man misses. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Rollins. Garbage Man with the rebound. A GA MP doing the unthinkable last year. Winning finals MVP for the 8th time.
Well, he's very familiar with that Bill Russell trophy, right? MP has etched himself as one of the all-time greats, and he's aiming to do it again this season.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And there's the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Zach Edey picks one up.
You see the agility Chet Holmgren brings for a big man. Gets him his share of calls every time he puts it on the deck.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Holmgren hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Laravia. Lima. Gilgeous Alexander covering. There's the pick to the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. On defense, the Lakers. Now, here's Holmgren. He has 6. Chalk up 2 there.
I love the focus right there from Holmgren. Under pressure, but keeps his calm and makes a contested shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Tate's checked in. Free throw drops for Holmgren. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Third is Chet Holmgren.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something their teammates don't have to worry about. That's a very comforting feeling.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That's good from Garbage Man. Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Well, we've been lucky to witness the legendary career of MP. Greg, he continues to pile up the accolades in a way that we have never seen before.
And he's coming off his 8th NBA MVP. That's just incredible. He's got 2 more than Kareem and 3 more than Michael. He's put himself on the Mount Rushmore of NBA greats.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Oklahoma City. There's a good screen. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Buries it from 3-point range.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Garbage Man, the pass to Burke. Here is Garbage Man. He can't get it to go. Good D by Holmgren.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Garrett's shot is off. Lakers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Garbage Man. Here's Edey. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Edey's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. And he banks in the layup. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here is Garbage Man. 9 points in the game so far. And good that time.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Garrett. Shot clock at 6. Pass Pass to Rollins. To the right side. Here's Garrett, who's got 19. Second shot opportunity. Edey with the rebound. Here is Garbage Man. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his third foul of the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Woodson's checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D right on him, and he drives in. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers in the lead. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And that one, good. Garrett's got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Garbage Man. Pass to Woodson. Here's Garrett trying his luck from deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here is Garbage Man. 13 points in the game. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Rollins. He's defended by Coulibaly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Wembanyama outside. Burke the pass to Black. Holmgren with the steal. Poked away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wembanyama outside. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Check it out, Los Angeles. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thunder trailing by 4. Garrett out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Rollins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward. And that's who Mark Dagnall. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Oklahoma City has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Adebayo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 9.
And he just battles hard in the post. Bam doesn't need a clean look to convert from that range. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here is Holmgren. Here's Rollins. Offline with his 3. Lakers working the ball around now. Inside. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Holmgren can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Rollins. And Wembanyama too much inside.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Garrett. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Here's Garbage Man. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Here is Garbage Man. He's got 15. Pass to LaRavia. There's a screen. Here is Garbage Man. 6 to shoot. Blocked again. Holmgren kicks to Garrett. Back to Holmgren. Over to the wing. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He throw good, Garrett. So he gets them both. Lakers leading by 4. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Adebayo against Wembanyama. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.